What's up, everyone? It's Trainer Dell, and in this video, I have for you my updated deck profile on the Time Thieves. I filmed this along with Evil Eye and Dark Magicians all like a while ago, but I'm just redoing this deck because the ban list dropped, and definitely had to happen when I was uploading. I had uploaded the Evil Eye deck profile, which I've looked at the recommendations. Sometimes my like notifications on comments is weird, so I'm thankful that I got to see those comments, and I looked at the video. So thank you for the recommendations. I'll definitely check it out. For this deck, not much has really changed in terms of what I had in the profile I had just made. I just had to drop the 2 call buys and switch it out for some cards. Cards that I was thinking should I even put in the deck. So definitely made the room for them for me to put them in there. So this deck is more combo focused, and I'll show you what's in it now. So 3 Time Thief Winder, just super happy to have these in foil. Supers look amazing. So searcher for the deck, can also extend plays. 3 Regulator. Oh man, it would have been awesome if this was like Ultra, because I feel like this is as important, if not more important, than Winder. Let me put Winder a little down so you can see it. So Regulator, Rescue Rabbit of the deck. Just 1 Bezel Ship and 1 Chrono Quarter right here. Little weird. Maybe I kind of was thinking about putting 2, but if I switch it out, I'll tell you what I'll switch out to get a second one. I brought back this. I don't think I ever profiled it, but I brought back the rocket engine in here. I just felt like the rockets do all right. Just because quick launch is not once per turn, so you can bait with a quick launch and then go with a quick launch if you had to. But dark level 4s. But the rocket engine, really cool to back them up. I'll just put them all here. So there's 2 rocket tracers, a silver rocket dragon, and a rocket recharger. So this card, definitely have to have this now. Parallel Exceed. I was testing out before, and I just didn't like it, but then I put it back in here, and it was doing pretty well. I got combos off and good interruptions, but man, do I draw that 3rd one. And I was thinking about going 2, so if I go 2, I just replace 1 with another Chrono Quarter. But yeah, definitely good for rank 4 decks and stuff in general, but I don't really play a lot of rank 4s to begin with now. I play a lot of links. That's another thing you could put in there for. I'll just put them here. Hand trap lineup, and this one's a doozy, but we're playing the Gamma and Driver deciphering package because 1, it's so semi-searchable. 2, with Call by the Grave God, if you want to get Regulator, you send it out of the field to special summon. If they hit it with a monster effect like a hand trap or something, this will be pretty cool because they special summon, and then you can go use these for link plays instead of synchro. Or you can, you'll see which link plays. 3 Ash Blossom, because it's Ash Blossom and does what it needs to do. And 2 Ghost Ogre. You can change Ghost Ogre for whatever you want. If you don't like playing them, I do, just in case of the, Numeron network or whatnot, or, you want to hit the Halka Fibrax, get it off the field, because that's still around. But, yeah, still pretty cool. If you want to switch it for 2 others, that's totally fine. So, now, Call by Power 1 off. It's alright. Mind Control, take something from your opponent. Instant Fusion, another, what's the word? Extender. Combo, creator. Monster Reborn, extender. 3 quick launches to get out. Now, I went with 4 instead of 3, just because if I draw 1, then, this can still be live. And 3 Super Poly. And I feel like Orcus is still going to be a thing, so definitely got to have, your darks. But also in for Noble Knights, I found a few techs, card choices, some Super Poly targets that are really cool. I'm actually only running 1 flyback now because I feel like I don't want to draw into it. But if I do the combo and have Perpetua and Redoer on the field, I'll just use Perpetua to get this onto or under Redoer. But if you draw it, it is what it is. And I bumped this one up to 2 because, well, Heavy Storm's back, so although doesn't really work too much on the back row, it's good to stop some spell and trap cards, so I'd like 2 instead of the 1. So I just switched those ratios, and I like this a little bit more. Sometimes they don't even see, like the second one, like if I, use 2. You can only activate once per turn, but sometimes they don't even see it. And still 3 of the Phantom Knights of Shade Brigadine. It is the another pseudo extender if you have no traps in the graveyard, so that's why we're only running minimal traps. But yeah, if you draw it turn 1, it's still technically like a monster, so that's pretty cool. And into the extra deck, 2 Time Thief Redoer. He's the boss monster of the deck. He can do what he needs to do. And I was thinking about getting Xyz's Import. It looks pretty cool out of the new Dragons of Legends set. But he doesn't, without the hack, he won't get as strong, and like there's not much targets anyways. So it's a cool card to think on the side, but it's just there. 1 Perpetua, it's just to help with the combo. And 1 Abyss Dweller, because, well, sometimes you can hit the graveyard and BA is going to come back. Phantom Knights definitely coming back. So make sure that they can't touch their graveyard. And, yeah, you'll be alright. Super Poly targets Mud Dragon of the Swamp, Starving Venom, and then these ones. Idaten, the Conqueror Star. He is just generically, let me zoom in here, 2 level 5 or higher warrior monsters. And he has an effect, but really, it doesn't matter. But if this card battles an opponent's monster with equal or lower level, quick effect, you can make the opponent's monster attack 0 during the damage cal. So that's pretty cool. And he has 3,000 attack. He's a pretty high level right there. If you're facing down a Charles and what's that? The other one, the Gearfried, you can just use this with Super Poly. So that's a tech that I don't see a lot of people ever play. And also Dragon Knight, Draco Equest. Old card. Man, I looked through my extras for this. I just think it's cool because it's a 1 Dragon Synchro type monster and 1 Warrior type. So if they build the board and leave you with a Super Poly, or if you draw Super Poly and you have another card in hand, and they have Boral Savage Dragon and Charles or Gearfried, right here, right there. That is a cool card. And then for the links, Almirage to get the play started. You can normal summon even Ghost Ogre, Ash Blossom. If they impermanence your regulator, you can just go into this and hopefully you have the Parallel Exceed. So yeah. IP Masquerena. Sometimes you can get the interruption on your opponent's turn because of her. Bujinki Ahashima, which is basically here for the plays to have this and then 2 Xyz on the field to have Redoer and Perpetua. Pretty simple play maker right there, like an extender in itself if you get Winder and whatnot. Lambda, you go under Lambda and use Time Thief Redoer's effect. You can go and search Cyframe Gear Gamma. Nightmare Unicorn, which is here for the bounce effect with IP, which is cool. And Appaloosa and Mech Knight Crusader Abramex as 2 other new boss monsters of this deck. Just because Redoer is usually what you use to control the board and do stuff, but because this deck can extend so much, especially with the quick launches and Parallel Exceeds and whatnot, you can even go into these and then, bounce Redoer back and forth, hopefully. So yeah, that's my updated Time Thief deck profile. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Peace.